Hey, Dave Lowe here with isiFederal with the fifth segment for our special NVSBE live session, Disrupting the Incumbents, especially dealing with entrenched incumbents and getting you into the green in your winnable opportunity matrix, injecting yourself into the conversation. So here we'll talk about an entrenched incumbent, somebody that's been there for years. And we talk about an internal change and developing and creating and forwarding an internal change. Let's say, okay, we meet with a project manager, and the project manager, program manager, kind of likes what we do. So that's our first meeting. Say, well, I do like what you're saying. So we turn them into a 2, as opposed to not being known at all, right? Then we look at it, and this still looks like this from the incumbent stamp when we're approaching the incumbent. But then we're working the project manager a little bit more, and we continue to do things, and we wind up stalking the administrator or something. Say, I was meeting with John. He's a few levels down, really good guy, and he's willing to think outside the box. Is that something that you'd like to encourage in your organization? So you kind of warm it up, and the administrator is like, who really like the incumbent, is like, well, man, you know, I might give him a shot. I'll give him leeway into his operations and let him make the decision, right? So you start to minimize the impact on that particular job, and then you start really working on things and saying, here's what it should look like, and he kind of really likes the way that you're approaching your marketplace, and they start to include some of your proposals or some of your information and some of your documentation into the scope of work, and you start to see it show up. And you're working on that, and that kind of gets its way to the place where the technical representative is including this, and so they may still favor, they may kind of more like the competition because they haven't really gotten to know you yet, but you're working your way in and you're doing your job. So then you find out that, hey, we can get ourselves shortlisted. We talk to your contracting folks and say, hey, just include us in the group. I've been working with these folks. If you're going to go out to 4 people, make it 5. If you're going out to 2, make it 3. Give us an opportunity to keep it, you know, to the competitors to the minimum. But we'll help you meet the FAR requirements. But we definitely want to make sure that we're included, right? So this is where we went. As a result of all these pieces and moving it through the food chain and gaining this influence, we don't even have to get everybody in the green. We just got to get enough of the right people in the green so that they're not willing to suppress us. And we want to be included. The inclusion of a short list, that's inclusion, not exclusion. And giving them a reason to buy from us instead of giving them a reason to not. Right? So